back to my channel. It has been a long time since I've updated you on my pregnancy, I think, anyway. Let me just check. Because I can't actually remember last time I did a pregnancy update. So yeah, that's not really good, is it? 29 weeks, so I am now God, I don't even know. That's bad. I don't know if I'm 35 or 34. Just bear with me. $35. So yeah, I haven't done one in like 6 weeks. That is really bad. But yeah, not a lot, to be fair, has changed. Just getting progressively more uncomfortable. But yeah, I'm going to go through some symptoms, any sort of like news, anything like that. Yeah, and some must-haves definitely as well, because my must-haves have changed slightly-ish from when I did my like second trimester must-haves. Some of them are the same, but I've changed the products I've been using to better products that have helped me more. So yeah, I'll start with symptoms and then I'll go on to my products and then any news that I have at the end. So symptoms wise, I am exhausted. But it's more like, it's a lot more mental exhaustion now as well as physical, because now I'm starting to get annoyed with myself because I want to do things I need to do. Like I need to, I don't know, hoover the kitchen floor, or I need to scrub the bathroom, and I just physically can't. It's not that I'm like too tired, I just physically can't. I'm too big, or I'm just physically too tired to do it. And yeah, it's just really starting to drain and annoy me. There was so much stuff I wanted to have done before she arrived. Like I wanted to repaint the living room. Not like a different colour or anything, same colour, just like the white walls, because they're just looking a bit ugh. Like they need like they've got marks on them from where Dylan's been playing, or just that sort of thing. And I just don't think I'm gonna get around to doing it now. But yeah, hopefully I can rope Stanley into doing it for me. Second symptom is lots and lots and lots of heartburn. And lots of heartburn, I mean constantly, 24/7. And the kind of heartburn where like you feel the acid like rising in your throat. And it actually has made me sick a few times because it's that disgusting. So yeah, there is an item in my products I'll show you in a minute which is kind of helping with it, but not, not solving it completely. Next one is night sweats. TMI, I know, but I'm waking up at sort of like 3-4 in the morning to go to the toilet, but I'm waking up sweating, and I mean like pools of sweat, and it's not nice obviously, because you wake up in the morning, you're like you can smell yourself because it's disgusting. So yeah, hygiene has definitely been stepped up. Not that I didn't shower or wash myself every day anyway, but it's like 3 times a day because I'm just sweating constantly. I don't know if it's because I'm bigger or just because I'm just producing a lot of sweat. But yeah, that's not too nice. Also, getting comfortable in bed, that's just a no-go now. Poor Stanley doesn't get a look in for the quilt and covers anymore because they're just constantly between my legs. Between my legs trying to get comfortable, or I'm just like scrunched up around them. Because I did have a pregnancy pillow last time, but I just found it was naff, to be honest. It just didn't work for me. So, and that's actually in my mother-in-law's at the moment. So yeah, I just didn't bother getting another one. I found them just overpriced and pointless. Other symptoms, did I mention breathlessness? Breathlessness is really, really irritating. Like now I'm trying to film a video, and all I want to do, apart from yawn, that's due to something else, I'll tell you. Yeah, it is just cannot talk full sentences without being like, like I literally sound like I've just like run laps and laps around a football field or something, and I'm not. I'm just sitting here, like literally sitting here doing nothing. So yeah, I had a glucose test. I don't know if I mentioned this in my last one. I think I did have it in my last one, but I don't know if I mentioned it. But yeah, I didn't manage to do the full glucose test due to my needle phobia. I actually passed out having the first needle done, so they basically just said, look, it's just not working. Do you know what I mean? It's causing way too much stress on yourself, and I basically refused as well. So nothing untoward came from that anyway. Like, they didn't mention anything like that. I also had, like, obviously had my blood pressure tested a lot, being bigger. That's all perfect. No signs of like preeclampsia or gestational diabetes, which kind of makes me a little bit miffed. Not miffed that I haven't got it. Miffed that just because my BMI is just slightly higher, that I have to have these tests and I have to have growth scans. Like, yes, it's lovely to see her all the time, but it isn't lovely to be trekking up to the hospital every week, every other week, because it's not far, but it's just a lot of effort and you do have to wait around. You never go in at your time. And I'm not one to moan about the NHS, because we have a fabulous NHS. The fact that we don't have to pay to see a doctor or anything like that is amazing. But it would be nice once in a while just to go in at your time. But yeah, I haven't had an appointment at the doctor's actually for a while. I have been making appointments through my GP, like through my midwife, just because of how many appointments I have at the hospital. I would literally be having like 2 appointments a week if that were the case. So I haven't been to see the hospital for 2 and a bit weeks now. But I'm due a scan next week and another antenatal. Whew, I'm out of breath. So yeah, that's kind of like that side of things, symptoms. As I said, when I got the gestational diabetes, they did tell me I had a low iron count, so I haven't taken an iron supplement. I kind of had an idea that that was the case because I was really, really tired all the time. Like, I'd wake up and I would be tired like the day. Okay, an hour later. You have to ignore the yawns. I will explain those in a minute. But yeah, so those are all like the symptoms and things and news. It is edging ever so close to my pre-op date, which has got me very nervous because, again, I have to have bloods taken. Not terrified of anything else. I'm not really scared of the surgery as such. I'm scared of the needle, obviously, the epidural, like, spinal needle that I'm going to have. But the actual surgery itself, I'm not particularly scared of. Like, I kind of know what's going to happen. This is my second C-section, so I know what's about to happen. Obviously, it's a little bit different this time. I'll be a little bit more with it, a little bit more in the know, because last time it was very rush. And I kind of just got told this is what's going to happen. Whereas now I kind of have like a little bit of my own say on what's going to happen. So yeah, the pre-op is for the 27th of August. And it's only the 2nd today, so obviously it's not that close, but it's close enough. So yeah, today is Tuesday. So it is officially 4 weeks. Is that right? Everything's on my phone because I have no brain right now. Yeah, it's 3 weeks and 6 days. So yeah, it's officially 4 weeks today. Until her eviction notice has been served to her. So yeah, I'm going to get on with some of the products and some of the things that have been helping me in my 3rd trimester so far. So as I mentioned, I have terrible like acid reflux or heartburn, whatever you want to call it. So I have been using the good old-fashioned Tums. I find these are better than Gaviscon because these actually neutralise the acid within your stomach. They don't actually just solve the acid that's in your esophagus. They actually sort of help further down the line a little bit more. Plus they're easier to take because they're just little chewy tablets, little crunchy tablets. Whereas Gaviscon, you've either got to swig out of a massive bottle, which just looks so, yeah, or you have those little sachets, which I had, which were really handy to put in my purse. But then they get everywhere and it's messy, whereas this is just one of these. Only downside is you can only have 7 a day, which is a little bit, excuse me, which is a little bit of a bummer because obviously I have acid reflux more than 7 times a day. But I tend to try not to take them in the daytime if I can really help it. because at night obviously is when the heartburn is rife because I am lying down, etc, etc. And the next one is for the iron deficiency that I have. I was really skeptical about taking pills. I don't like to take any kind of medication, pills, anything when I'm pregnant. Obviously these things kind of are medication, but in a very low dosage, if that makes sense. So there's nothing really untoward in there. And yeah, these are the ones I've been taking. These are the natural iron supplement, gentle and easily absorbed. Iron contributes to helping reduce tiredness, supporting a healthy immune system, and supporting normal cognitive function. So yeah, these are just a lot better for you. They are a lot gentler. They advise pregnant women to actually take these. It says, ideal for everyone over 2 years, including pregnant and postnatal women, children, athletes, vegetarians, and the elderly. And yeah, it says you can really taste the iron in the Spartone, and they're not wrong. If you don't make that cordial or you don't put enough orange juice in your cup, you will taste these, and they don't taste very nice. And it says Spartone is kind to your stomach and has fewer unpleasant side effects often associated with iron supplements. I don't tend to feel any different. As you guys know, I have IBS, so if anything, I would like the iron to do some of those things, but it doesn't. Yeah, so these are just really good, a good alternative to iron pills. They are very pricey compared to iron pills. Obviously, you can pick up iron pills in your local chemist and your supermarket for like £4. These are like £14. Oh gosh, I don't know. I'll link below anyway. And this is a 28-day sachets, so this is like kind of like a month's worth, give or take a day. So yeah, you have one of these I've been taking them in the morning because it does tell you, I think it tells you somewhere it's better to take it on an empty stomach. It did tell me somewhere, but anyway, yeah. Spartone, really good. You can get them everywhere really now. You can get them in Boots, you can get them on Amazon, you can get them in Holland & Barrett, and they just look like this. It's like a liquid sachet, and yeah, it's basically iron enriched water. So I tend to put it in just like squash or fresh juice if I've got fresh juice. And we recommend you dilute the contents of the sachet in a glass of fruit juice, except red grape juice. I've never read that before, but I don't drink red grape juice, that's okay. And that's all it says really. See, pregnant women, it says take 2 sachets a day, but I've just been taking 1 to see how I go. And as I don't have that long left, I think 1 is enough. So yeah, that is everything sort of week 29 to week 34-ish updates. There isn't much more to update, so I'll see you guys later. Bye!